Okay, good afternoon, everyone. If you can hear me, please respond so that we can start the session. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Vinay and 238. Okay, try to, thank you, Samati. Yes, yes. Okay. Uh, try to read the question, try to understand it. Uh, yeah. Sorry. Okay. So what is given? A man is doing an experiment with a device that he built newly. The structure of the device is as below diagram. Okay, so diagram is not mentioned here. Okay, let me okay, so let me draw the picture. Okay, so the picture is like this. Okay, so here there is hole 1, hole 2, and hole 3. Yes. Okay, so yeah, from B to E is sloping with n holes. So B to E. Okay, so fine. We'll try to understand where B will be there, where E will be there. Let us read the question. Okay, so from B to E with n holes labeled as H1, H2, and so on it. Also, holes are of different diameters and depth. The man is releasing m number of balls of different diameters from the point B. Okay, so releasing from B to E. Okay, so he's releasing balls uh, from B to E. He needs to find the position of each ball after the experiment. Okay, the man is releasing m number of balls of different diameters from point B, one after the other. He needs to find the positions of each ball after the experiment. Okay, the specialities of the device are a ball with a ball will fall into the hole if its diameter is less than or equal to the diameter of the hole. Okay, so a hole HI will become full if I number of balls falls into it. Okay, so for example, hole number labeled H3 will become full if 3 balls falls into it. Okay, so if a hole is full, then no more balls fall into it. A ball will reach the bottom point from point E from B. So this is the bottom point. Okay, so if and only if it is not falling into any of the holes. Okay, so please help him in finding the eventual position of the balls if a ball is in hole PI. Okay, so then take its position as I. Okay, so then take its position as I if a ball reached the bottom. Okay, so point E, then take its position as 0. They gave some constraints. Okay, so coming to the input. Okay, so input L1 will be position of each balls in the order of okay, sorry, input line 1 will be total number of holes. Okay, so n will be holes. Next, line 2, it will be n space separated integer denoting the diameters of n. Okay, n holes from top to bottom. N separated integers denoting the diameters of these n holes. Next, this will be the first input. Next will be diameters of these holes. Okay. Next, total number of balls. So M will be the balls now. Okay. Next, yeah, 1 minute. n separate integers denoting the diameters of the from bottom to top. Okay, so m space separate integers denoting the diameters of ball in the order of the release. Okay, so next fourth line will be what? Diameter of balls. So there will be diameter of holes. Okay, so output will be position of each ball in the order of fall, in the order of ball release separated by space. Okay, so if I see the first test case, so there will be totally how many holes? First one will be holes, right? So there will be 3 holes. Okay, and next, what is this 21, 3 and 6? So 21, 3 and 6 are their diameters. Okay, so let me write down their diameters. Okay, so what are those diameters? So here diameter is 21, here diameter is 3, here diameter is 6. Okay, next 11. 11 will be what? 11 will be balls. So there'll be passing 11 balls. Okay, next output. So what is the output? So output is what? Position of those balls. So if a ball falls into H3, okay, then its position will be 3. If a ball falls into H2 hole 2, okay, then its position will be 2. If a ball falls into H1, then its position will be 1. Okay, so if it is not falling into any one of these holes, okay, so then position will be 0. Okay, so that is what mentioned in the question. So position will be taken by using that whole number. Okay, and whole numbers are 1, 2 and 3. Okay, and they gave one more condition. What is that? One more thing. Okay, so this whole 3 can only take 3 balls. Okay, so here whole 2 can take only 2 balls. Whole 1 can take only 6 balls. So for example, if I take this as a whole 3. Okay, so whole 2 and then whole 3. Sorry, whole 1, whole 2 and whole 3. Okay, these 21, 3 and 6 are those diameters. Okay, so and it can take only 3 balls, it can take only 2 balls, and it can take only 1 ball. Okay, so now if these are the balls dropping, so 21, 11 balls, they'll be dropping 11 balls, so I need to print position of all those balls. Okay, so let us see this question. Actually question is very easy. Yeah, so coming to first they are dropping 20th ball. First they are dropping ball 1 with a diameter as 20. Okay, and what about this condition? So if a ball will fall into a particular hole if his diameter is less than the diameter of the hole. Yes, obviously, right? Okay, so in the same fashion, so here first ball is of diameter 20. Okay, so but hole 3's diameter, what is hole 3's diameter? Okay, what will be hole 3's diameter? Yeah, we'll see. So if I take in this fashion, hole 3's diameter will be what? 21. So first 20 will fall into this thing. Okay, so then my position should be 3. But if you observe what they are telling, output position as 1. Okay, so but we are getting it as 3. So if you observe, actually here picture should be there. Okay, that if I go to copy that picture. Okay, so here they have clearly mentioned, here there will be hole 1, here there will be hole 2, and here there will be hole 3. Yes, but what is line 2? Line 2 is n space separated integers denoting the diameters of n holes from bottom to top. Yes, so these are the diameters from bottom to top. Yes, so this 21 will be what? 21 will be the diameter of hole 1, it is not hole 3. Yes, so if you read input constraints, sorry, if you read the input format clearly. Okay, so n space separated integers denoting the diameter of n holes from bottom to top. Yes, so these are the diameters from bottom to top. That means this is the diameter of the first hole, diameter of the second hole, and diameter of the third hole. Okay, so if I write down, so diameter of first hole will be 21, diameter of second hole will be 3, and diameter of third hole will be 6. Okay, so that is why actually we got output as 3, but output should be 1. Okay, so now if I see this question now, so Yeah, first ball is 20. First ball diameter is 20. Will this fit into this ball? Will this fit into first hole? No, it will not fit. Okay, so it will go here. Diameter is 20. Ball's diameter is 20, but hole diameter is 3 only. Obviously, it will not fit. Next, coming to hole 1. Okay, so yes, it will fill. Okay, so it will fill, and first time for 20, my output will be 1 because diameter is 20 and here diameter is 21, and it will fall into this hole. And if you observe, it can take, now hole 1 can take only one ball. Okay, so it has already taken one ball, so no more balls will fit into this hole. Okay, that's why I'm blocking this hole. Okay, so for 20 it is 1 as a position. Yes. Coming to 15. Okay, so second ball diameter is 15, but here size is 6, so it will not fit. Here 15 and 3 obviously will not fit. Okay, so obviously it cannot come into hole 1 also, because hole 1 can take only one ball. See, if you observe here, they are mentioned. Okay, so a ball with yeah, the question have mentioned that it can, any hole can take only I number of balls. 1 minute. Yeah. So a ball will fall into a hole if its diameter is less than or equal to the diameter of the hole. A hole HI will become full if I number of balls falls into it. Yes. So in this hole 1, only one ball. In this hole 2, only 2 balls. In this hole 3, only 3 balls. Yes. So that's why now second ball cannot go into hole 1. Yes, so it will not uh, it will not get into hole 3, or it will not get into hole 2. It cannot get into hole 1, so obviously it reaches down. Okay, so whenever it reaches down, then what is the output? Output should be 0, because it is not getting into any one of these holes. Yes. Okay, next 5. Next input is 5. Okay, so 5 is less than or equal to 6. Yes. Okay, so in this 5, so ball 1 5 of size will fall. Okay, so as the ball is has fallen into hole 3. Okay, then its position will be 3. Next one is 7. Okay, so will 7 into fall the will 7 fall into hole 3? No. Will 7 fall into hole 2? No. It cannot fall into hole 1 because it is already full. Okay, then it reaches E, so its position will be 0. Okay, so in the same fashion of all the balls. Okay, so next is 10. Okay, so next is 10. Okay, so for 20 it is next is 10. So 10 will not fit into hole 3, 10 will not fit into hole 2, and it cannot fit into hole 1 also, so our output should be 0. Yes. Okay, so but what is given here? This is for this number, this is for this number, this is for this number. Yeah, for 10 it is 0. Yes, so 10 will not get into this, will not get into this, and then now it cannot get into hole 1 also. Yes. Okay, so that's why it is 0. Next for 4, 4 will fit into hole 3, so my position will be 3. Okay, so up to now two balls are there. So one is of 5 and one more is of 4. Okay, so now into hole 3 only one ball can fit. Yes. Yeah. Okay, so this is done. 4 is done. Next 2. So coming to 2, so 2 is less than 6. Okay, so it will fall into hole 3. So now if you observe, this is full, so now hole 3 is also full. No more balls will get into hole 3. Okay, next we have only hole 2. What is the next next input is 1. Obviously it cannot fit into hole 3, it will come into this one. So up to now only one ball is done. So for 1, size is 2. Okay, next yeah, this is done. Next 3. Yes. Okay, so it will fit. The hole diameter is 3, and then ball diameter is also 3. Then my ball will be 2. So if you observe, uh, all the holes are done. Yes, as all the holes are done, then whatever may be the ball, so for all that balls, position will be 0. For 6 it will be 0. For 8 it will be 0. Yes. Okay. So this is the logic. This is the logic for this question. Actually, it's very easy. Yes. So now you people try a program for this. Okay. Uh, yes. Okay. So one of your friend has already given us the logic. Okay. So if you already know this program, okay. So then give me 1 minute. I'll give you another question. You people try that question. Don't waste your time. Okay. So give me 1 minute. Okay. So remaining people try the logic for this program. Okay. So try the logic for this program. If you have already got the logic, okay. Give me 1 minute of time. I'll give you another question. Okay. 1 minute. Yeah. So people, remaining people try this question. For the people who already know this question, okay. So who already know this question, whoever already practiced this question, okay, I'll give you another question for you. Okay. Give me 1 minute.